BNB, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, if we refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was exactly within this move, we mentioned how we can look at this, and we have been looking for buy because we mentioned with the when the price was within this move with the breakout of this trend line, we can look for buy, and this is what we get. Okay, now the question is how we can look at this, whether this is a correction for one more drop or still the price can continue. Okay, now we move to higher time frame, we see how we can trade. And based on a higher time frame, this is what we're looking. And even if we put our line here, we want to see whether there is a breakout, how deep this correction can be. And in this case, we move to forward chart. Okay, based on forward chart, even in my last analysis, we mentioned whether we can put this one in relative to this one more drop. That means this one turned to flat. Because in that case, this move already is finished because the price broke the top. We will have it in this correction, and any continue reversal from there we will be looking for. Or this is the start of the up move. Okay, now we want to see how we can trade for this. And even we expect this one to be a deeper correction. That means internally we will have the running flat for one move up before the price drop. Okay, now we want to see how we can look for uh sell. Sorry, how we can look for trade. What we were explaining right now is was that first of all, can we look at this for one move before we get the down move, or this is the start of the down move? Okay, now if you want to trade, as we can see, the price almost we get the sharp move with a small correction here. If this one continue, one of the option is to have entry below this. But right now, I'm not going to add this one in this analysis because if anyone wants to trade this one, they need to be in front. They need to know how to manage it because it's very risky. Or we wait for the breakout with the sharp next flag. We can look for buy. It depends. Okay, but the best things is what I'm going to add here. If we get a flat here, if we want to look for sell, most safest way to trade. Okay, rather than the continuation from here. Because if we move to 15 minutes, as we can see, almost the prices broke the top. Sorry, broke the low. Okay, and again, now we want to see whether we can expect this one turn to flat for continuation or not. And how about if we get any sharp move with the flag here, we can look for buy short term buy with the when the price come near to the stop. If we see there is no continuation, we take out the trade. Why? Because we mentioned if we want to look for sell, two ways we can look at this. Whether this is the only correction, we can put in relative to each other for continuation and for the next down move. But if we put this one in relative to this, we don't have the divergence. That's why still we can expect one move up for next move down. That's why if we want to look for sell, if we get a flat here, it can give us a better trade confirmation. And if within this range, based on lower time frame, if we get any sharp move flag, we can look for buy. When the price comes to near to the top, if there is a continuation, then we can expect for the continuation to break the top. If not, we can look for take out the trade, then we look for flat. But right now, selling here, unless there is a continuation, next flag, because almost the price drop and near to this low. Okay. Anyway, we just follow the chart and we see how we can trade it. And the only things is the best things for sell if we get a flat here. Most safest way to trade rather than selling here. But if we see any reversal with the flag, also we can look for buy with the breakout of this top. We start to manage it because we mentioned how I mean, but two different way we can look at this correction. Look at this move and how deep this one can be. Only times we can confirm if there is a reversal and the price broke the top. Okay, and even if you move to forward chart, all right, can we put our line here? See how this one look like? Okay, and if I move to 1 hour chart, this one is just indicative. We don't need to really rely on this. Okay, that's mean even if we get the sell by having the flat here or not, when the price come to this trend line, we need to know whether there is a breakout or not. By the way, right now we don't need to really care about this. It's just indicative. The only thing is whether we can get any sell setup from here or not and how we can trade it. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.